All right. So, hello everyone. Very good evening to all of you. So, guys, this is our weekly current affairs session, and our target week is 1st of March till 7th of March. All right. So, we are going to read all the important current affairs based in a topic-wise manner. Okay. And at the end of this session, we are going to solve the questions. Right. Now, guys, I want to please, I want all of you to understand one thing, that current affairs and static linkage. I'm going to tell you, for whichever news now static linkage is important, you have to focus on that. Okay. Which, for example, sometimes the current news is not important, the static part becomes more important for your exam. All right. So I'm going to tell you for each and everything. Right. Let's start with the first news. Guys, first news is Ministry of Electronics constitutes high level committee for Digilocker, and it also launches a blockchain India challenge. All right. Now, first of all, tell me, what is this Digilocker? I believe everyone has used this Digilocker, yes or no? You can store your documents in Digilocker. Simple, right? So it is a cloud-based platform, right? It was launched in the year 2015 by Ministry under the Digital India campaign to enable the citizen to store and share their digital documents like your PAN document, Aadhaar, driving license, your mark sheets, okay, in that. Got it? Now, what they have done right now? So, in February 2026, what happened was the government realized that Digilocker, okay, you can call Digilocker as India's digital document wallet. Okay, just like your money wallet, you can call Digilocker as India's digital document wallet. It has grown too big to run without clear rules. What does this mean? Right now, different ministries, banks, state governments, they are using your Digilocker, and because of it, there's a lot of confusion regarding, let's say, if some data is leaked, who should be held responsible, whether the government, whether the ministry or the bank, who should be held responsible when data leaks or documents are disputed. So Ministry of Electronics have decided that we are going to set up a committee, a high level committee, which would be headed by Mr. Ajay Sahni. Okay, he's a former secretary of Ministry of Electronics. Okay, and the committee job would be to create a single harmonized rule book for Digilocker, so that the privacy of the individual is maintained, the cyber security standards are maintained. Okay, all these things, the entire working and the rules would be set by this committee, which would be headed by Mr. Ajay Shawnee. Is it clear? So this was the first part of the news, high level committee for Digilocker. The second part, Ministry of Electronics also launched the Blockchain India Challenge. So it is just like a competition which is organized by Ministry of Electronics for what? Guys, they are calling up all the startups who can build practical blockchain solutions for governance. Now, why blockchain, guys? Remember, earlier, whatever mechanism we have now, there is a central authority who is regulating, who is able to control each and everything. But in blockchain, it is not possible. Why? Because blockchain works on a distributed ledger technology where everything is decentralized. No single authority can control the entire database. Okay, that is the best major benefit of having the blockchain. So they are going to use this blockchain for the governance purpose. Okay, and for this they have also provided 8.8 crore rupees as prize money. They are going to distribute this prize money for the best solutions provided by the startups. Okay, in the governance area. Have you understood the news? Yes, no in the comment box, everyone. If you have understood what is the news about. Now, if I haven't explained you the news in a simple way, na, if I have just given you this thing, you won't be able to understand, and you won't be able to feel the horizon of this news, why we are reading this. Okay, now I believe you have now understood why they have created this new high level committee. Okay, why they have created this startup blockchain challenge, what is the prize money. Okay, so these are the two parts of the news, right? Blockchain, the core idea, guys, behind blockchain is the distributed digital ledger, where every transactions are recorded, Everything is linked. You have everyone can see what is happening, but no one can control it. No one can, no one, not a single entity can control it, right? So that's why it become tamper proof. It promotes transparency and easy audit. Got it? That is the purpose. Now, guys, I have used a word known as decentralization, right? This decentralization mechanism, this was actually used by Iran in this ongoing war. Iran has used this decentralization. How? Let me first tell you. See, Iran has seen the example of Iraq. What happened to Iraq? Iraq earlier had a supreme leader, Saddam Hussein. USA came, they killed him. The entire Iraq comes under the US. Iran knew about this fact. So Iran said that, okay, Ayatollah Khomeini would be our supreme leader, fine. But even if Ayatollah Khomeini die, we would be having multiple centers of power who can operate, who can run the entire Iran. That's why even if Ayatollah Khomeini is dead, Iran is still very powerful. They are continuously doing the attacks because they have decentralized their power center. Okay, and guys, this decentralization also works in our Indian administration. Okay, the power has been decentralized from the union government. Earlier we had planning commission at the center who were actually deciding everything, and that top to bottom approach was following. People sit in Delhi, they make the plan for entire India, but they forgot one thing, that India is unique. Every area of India is unique. They have different sets of problem. From that side, from 2014 onwards, planning commission was abolished, and we had Niti Aayog, which had the basic principle, or the core principle of Niti Aayog is what? Decentralization. Okay, top to bottom, we are giving more powers to our panchayats. Clear? Chalo. Right. Next is ESIC commenced 75th foundation year celebration, and during this they have released a coin and a coffee book table. All right. Now, this current affair news is not important. What is important is the ESIC as an organization. Employee State Insurance Corporation. This is the government body that runs the ESI scheme for workers. Okay. So, Employees State Insurance Corporation, guys, please remember this thing. It was established in the year 1952. Okay. It is a statutory body. It has been made under the Employee State Insurance Act of 1948. Right. And it comes under which ministry? Ministry of Labor and Employment. That is the parent ministry. And guys, basically under this ESI scheme, it runs a scheme which is known as ESI scheme, right? So employees, right, who are notified or in factories or establishment with 10 or more employees, right, and there is a threshold limit that if you are earning up to 21,000 rupees per month, you would be the part of this scheme. All right. Armed forces people not in this, please remember, right? They will not get this insurance part. Only employees who are earning up to 21,000 rupees, they are covered under the ESI scheme. Got it? Please remember this thing. Chalo. Right. So about ESIC, you have to remember, 75 years have been completed. Right. Chalo. ESIC also signed MOU with National Health Authority to integrate ESIC scheme with the Ayushman Bharat. Got it? Moving on to the next news, Government of India mandates sale of E20 petrol with minimum RON 95 nationwide from 1st April 2026. Now you would be saying, sir, what is E20? What is RON? Now let's understand this thing first. E20 means what? E20 petrol means what? In E20 petrol means that it has 20% ethanol blended with 80% of petrol. Okay. Ethanol blending of petrol program guide is started back in 2023, right? Acha, audio visuals are clear na everyone? Okay, so this is E20 petrol, all right, and this scheme actually started back in 2003. In 2003, the first phase they started for blending 20% of ethanol with 80% of petrol, right? Now they are targeting that by 1st April it should be made compulsory. Got it? Now what is this RON 95? RON, guys, it is basically octane number, right? Octane number. Remember, if the petrol has higher octane number, the higher the octane number, the better is the engine performance. Okay, the better would be the engine performance. Right now, whatever petrol we are using, they have a octane number or RON number 87 or 91, which is less. Now, from 1st April 2026, every petrol should be having this RON number 95. Higher octane, what happens if the octane number is higher? There is a phenomena known as engine knocking, which is very bad for engine. So the higher the octane number, the less would be the engine knocking. Okay, so please remember this thing, right? And guys, in India we have this national policy on biofuel also. Okay, and under this biofuel policy, we have to mix 20% of ethanol with petrol by 2025. Now they have been extended till 2030 also. Got it? Now, since we are talking about biofuels, you should know few different types of biofuels. Okay, one is, we call it as first generation biofuel or 1G. So basically these biofuels are sourced from food. These are sourced from food sources like sugar, starch, rice, corn. Okay, then we have the second generation biofuels, which are basically sourced from waste. Okay, like rice straw, wheat straw, bamboo, municipal solid waste. And then we have the third generation biofuels, 3G, which is basically sourced from algae and seaweed. So guys, please remember these three types of biofuels. Got it? Chalo. So guys, 20% of ethanol mixing with 95 RON number, okay, from 1st April. It is compulsory. It has been mandated that sale of petroleum should start from 1st April 2026. Okay, and it is the part of the ethanol blending program. Got it? And one very funny thing I want to tell you is that, guys, this ethanol, the majority of these ethanol plants are they are owned by the son of Mr. Nitin Gadkari, right? Now they are saying that please mix ethanol with petrol. Now guys, there are reports and also observation by multiple people, and they are also giving on YouTube. You can search the video that this ethanol blended petrol, it is actually damaging the engines. The mileage of the vehicle is getting reduced. So you can search this thing. You can just search on YouTube or Google that effect of ethanol blended petrol on the cars and engine. You would see so many videos, right? It is not very good actually. Yeah, sure. So guys, RON is basically resistance to engine knocking. Okay, research octane number. The higher the octane number, the better is the engine performance. The less is the engine knocking. Got it? Chalo. Next is cabinet approves proposal to rename the state of Kerala as Keralam. Now, why this happened? Because guys, Kerala government, it is not a new thing. The Kerala government or the Kerala State Assembly, they have passed a resolution back in 2023 that we want to change our name, state name from Kerala to Keralam. Okay, because Kerala was Shreya Pratap, what you have written? Ethanol companies owned by other people than Gadkari are not getting contract because yes, exactly. Yes, that is what is happening. See, it is the rule everywhere. If you know the powerful people, if you are related with the powerful people, you will get the government contracts. Simple. Sometimes the government change the contract just to help you. Okay, they will put certain clauses in the tenders na that only you can fulfill. So that is actually happening. This is reality. If people want to agree with this, they can agree. If they don't, but reality is this. Okay. Now understand one thing here. So they want to change the name of the Kerala because the English, the Britishers have said that it is Kerala, but in the Malayalam they still pronounce it as Keralam, right? Now in 2026 February, Union Cabinet actually approved this proposal. Okay. Now there are different steps, guys. If you want to change the name of your state, now there are certain procedure which you have to follow. Okay, it is not a state cannot change its own name. The union government can change it. Okay, the parliament will pass the bill, then only the name of the state is changed. A state cannot change its state own name. All right. So the state assembly first have to pass a resolution. Okay, they send the resolution to the union cabinet. Union cabinet will observe it. If they find it merit based, they will say okay, it is approved. Now the bill would be the bill would be introduced in the parliament, either in Lok Sabha or Raj Sabha, and from the parliament, guys, this bill is passed with a simple majority. Please remember, simple majority. Okay, 50% plus 1, right? And then parliament approves this thing. After this, when the bill is passed, the president will sign it, and then the bill is finally approved. Now there are certain changes. There is Article 3, guys, Article 3 of the Indian Constitution. Article 3 empowers the parliament to change the name of the states by law. Now, once this bill is approved, okay, the first schedule of the Indian Constitution, which has all the list of states and UTs, it would be updated. Okay, first schedule of the Indian Constitution. Okay, so at least Article 3 and first schedule of the Indian Constitution, you should remember for this thing. Got it? And the process, guys, right? Chalo. Now there are other demand also, guys, you know, like Tamil Nadu, they also want to change. Kerala, there were other states also. For example, United Province finally changed into what? Uttar Pradesh, you know, like this. Chalo. So Keralam, so resolution passed by Kerala Legislative Assembly back in 2023 and also in June 2024. Following this, under Article 3, right, this name has finally been changed by the after the assent of the President, and which has further updated the first schedule of the Indian Constitution. Got it? Now, guys, I have added one more thing here. It is not related with this use, but a cabinet decision. The Cabinet Committee on Economic Affairs has fixed the MSP of raw jute at 5,925. Now, who decides? Who decides that what should be the MSP of wheat, rice, or any other crop? Can anyone tell me? Cabinet Committee of Economic Affairs, it is these are the politicians. How would they know that what should be the price of wheat and rice? Do you know about how the entire process works? Please tell me if you know. Yes, very good, very good. There is a commission on agricultural cost. Okay, Commission for Agricultural Cost and Prices, CACP. Okay, it is a statutory body. Please remember this thing. It is a statutory body. This CACP actually advises the Cabinet Committee on Economic Affairs to set the MSP of different crops. All right. Now, can anyone tell me? Can anyone tell me for how many crops we provide MSP? For how many crops, guys? This is a very important thing. If you are preparing for regulatory body, grade B and everything, so guys, this is very important. For how many crops we provide MSP, minimum support price? So guys, it has been mandated for 22 crops. Okay. So please remember. All right. Chal. Now guys, these are the static articles which you should remember. Article 3. Okay. Chal. Next, Prahaar. Guys, it is Ministry of Home Affairs have released India's first national counter-terrorism policy and strategy, which is known as Prahaar. Please remember this thing, right? Now, guys, why this Prahaar matters a lot? Because before Prahaar, India tackled terrorism through various laws and agencies. We have NIA, we have NSG, we have intelligence bureau, raw, multiple things, है ना? But we lacked a single unified national document that defines who does what, when, and how. Now this Prahaar fixes these things. Okay, so it brings together army, police, intelligence agency, financial investigations under one single framework that is known as Prahaar. Okay, so and guys, what does this Prahaar covers? So first of all, it prevents the radicalization, because how terrorism starts? Terrorism, no one is born a terrorist. Terrorism starts from ideas. Okay, let's say there is a small child, okay, 5-year-old child, and he is surrounded by people who are very radical in thoughts, that this religion is bad, this religion is bad, don't do good, this religion always do bad, है ना? This religion is good, it is the best religion and everything. So guys, as soon as this child will grow na, he would have a natural affinity towards this religion and he will start hating this religion. So first of all, we have to stop this radicalization. And this radicalization is actually happening. Where? Guys, it starts from the schools. There are many cases in many states where they have found that a particular set of religion, a particular sect of society is teaching something bad to the young. They are corrupting the mind of the people, especially the children, from a very young age. We have seen this thing in movies also. We have seen this thing in reality also. So it is actually happening, right? So first of all, we have to prevent the radicalization before it happens. Okay. Second thing is protect. Protect the critical infrastructure. Recently, you must have heard that a port in Tamil Nadu, okay, the VOC Chidambaram port, okay, it has installed an anti-drone system. Why? Because guys, ports, banks, nuclear facilities, these are what? These are critical infrastructure. Why I'm calling these infrastructure as critical? Because a little bit of a small attack on these infrastructure, it can lead to a big disaster, right? Then third is to pursue the terrorists through intelligence sharing, NIA investigation. Okay, and then last is respond. To respond and manage the attacks when they occur. How? By deploying the NSG, crisis management, and all these things. Right? So this is the Prahaar framework. Now, guys, there are multiple legal frameworks also for the terrorism in India. So let's see some of the names. One is Unlawful Activity Prevention Act of 1967. Okay, so please remember this thing. And this under this act, right, what is a terrorist? Okay, terrorist act, everything is properly defined. Punishment for terrorist activities, है ना? Central government can declare an organization as a terrorist organization, right? So under the UAPA they can do. Then we have the NIA Act of 2008, a very important act, guys, right? Please remember this thing. Then we have the NSG, National Security Guards, right? Then we have IB, Intelligence Bureau, RAW. Okay, so these are the agency. Then we have other agencies also like multi-agency center, NAT grid. So multiple things. So these are some of the important legal frameworks. So just remember, guys, Prahaar, released by Ministry of Home Affairs, is the new counter-terrorism policy of India, and it works on 7 core principles from prevention, response, capacity aggregation, human rights. Okay, everything is covered here. Got it? So remember this name, Prahaar, very important. NSA. See, NSA again, it is a more broader act, है ना? Again, see, many things are overlapping, but yes, there are subtle differences also. Okay, right? We have to go into the detail of these acts. Okay, I have to also read about these acts, what are the exact differences. But again, understand. Uh, I think through UAPA, na, you actually you punish the person. NSA is, I think, more of a preventive, right? It is more of a preventive approach, right? We say that the prevention is better than cure. So the cure would be the UAPA Act, but the preventive measures, I think, it is taken through NSA. Recently in Ladakh, they have they have uh, they have imposed the National Security Act on Mr. Sonam Wangchuk. Okay, the police has arrested him. on the pretext that he has started some kind of revolt in Ladakh, and that revolt has become very violent. So they have arrested back him in October, I think. Now they have released him that he has not done anything, right? So I think it has more of a preventive measures as compared to UAPA. Okay, chalo. But I have to. I'm not very sure what are the exact differences between NSA and the UAPA. I have to read about it. Okay. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. I'll give you a detail about NSA and UAPA. Okay, in my Telegram channel. This is my Telegram channel, GA by Yes Sir. I have to read about it because I'm not very sure about it. I haven't read the UAPA Act right now. Okay, so I have to first read it, then I'm going to tell you. Okay, chalo. Next is Union Minister Jagat Prakash Nadda launches indigenous TD vaccine in Kasauli, Himachal Pradesh. Okay, now guys, what is this TD vaccine? Now I believe everyone, you, me, everyone, we had this vaccine known as tetanus vaccine. All right. Now guys, so what they have done that from now on, along with tetanus, we will also have this adult diphtheria vaccine. Okay, it would be a combo, dual protection from tetanus as well as diphtheria. Right? These two are very dangerous disease, no cure. All right. So, and this guys, this vaccine is manufactured domestically at Central Research Institute. Clear? So please remember this thing. And now this tetanus vaccine, guys, it would be the part of the India's universal immunization program. Now, since we are talking about the universal immunization program, let's see how many vaccines, how many diseases are covered. Okay, under the universal immunization program. So guys, there are 12 diseases under the universal immunization program. There are 12 diseases which are covered. Which are these diseases? TB, then we have diphtheria, pertussis, okay, which you also known as whooping cough, tetanus, polio, okay, hepatitis B, pneumonia, measles, rubella, right, rotavirus diarrhea, Japanese encephalitis. Okay, so these are the 12 diseases which are covered under the universal immunization program. Got it? Now guys, I'm giving you one homework. I want all of you to please read about the mission Indradhanush. Okay, it is also the immunization program, but it consists of only 7 vaccines. So I want all of you to please read about the mission Indradhanush, which vaccines are there, okay, which vaccines are not covered in the universal immunization and which is covered in the mission Indradhanush. Okay, so please read about it. It is a very important thing, guys. Chalo. Next is Union Minister of State Jayant Chaudhary launches बढ़ना है तो यहाँ जुड़ना है campaign. Now what is this बढ़ना है तो यहाँ जुड़ना है campaign? So guys, he is the Minister of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship. Okay. So it is nothing but a nationwide apprenticeship promotion scheme. Apprenticeship promotion scheme, especially for young people between 18 to 35. Who are these people, young people? These are the demographic dividend. Okay. So the campaign basically targets school dropouts, ITI graduates, okay, to join the National Apprenticeship Promotion Scheme. Okay. Why they are doing it? Because guys, India right now we have 10 million plus youth. We are the youngest country of the entire world. What we call this thing as our demographic dividend. Okay, this can only become a dividend when our youth are trained, they are skilled. And if they are not, what will happen? Guys, by 2050, our population, the entire population of India, it is start to become old. Okay, we will enter into the phase right now where Germany, Japan and all these countries are. So after 2050, we are going to come into that era. So before that, we want to train our young population. Otherwise, this demographic dividend may become a demographic disaster. Okay, demographic disaster, right? So please remember this thing. So for this, they have launched a campaign, बढ़ना है तो जुड़ना है. Okay, and how they are going to promote? So it is basically a digital skill movement. How we are calling it as a digital skill movement? Because we are going to use this Skill India Digital Hub, SIDH, to, to promote skilling and employment in India. It is a mobile first AI enabled platform, guys, right? So please remember SIDH. And which ministry is concerned here? Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship. Is it clear, everyone? Shreya and other students? If it is clear to you guys, please give me a thumbs up in the comment box so that we can move on to the next section of the news. Chalo, I hope it is clear to everyone. Right. Next is the international news, guys. So India and Nepal signs MOU to strengthen environmental cooperation. Why they have done this? Because, guys, if you have seen the geography of India, so right, guys, this is Nepal. Okay, so India and Nepal, guys, we are sharing a lot. First of all, we are Nepal is our natural neighbor, है ना? So, and guys, majority of these rivers, they are flowing from Nepal into India. Many, there are multiple transboundary rivers. Sir, if replacement rate remain at 2.1, won't real population solved? People are going to grow old, na? It is about replacement rate is what? It is mostly about, we are talking about the birth. Okay, replacement rate is not that we are not going to grow old. It is mostly about birth, right? So right now, whatever absolute population we have, a section of that population is young. Okay, and that young population is also going to grow old, na? They can't stop time. Yes, by controlling the replacement rate, you can say that, oh yes, that the birth rate or the number of children, average number of children to a woman, we can control that thing. But it does not guarantee na, that the population will not become old. Okay, is it clear, Shreya? Chalo. Now, so there are multiple transboundary rivers. Transboundary rivers like Gandak, Kosi, Ghagra, they all flow from Nepal into Bihar and Uttar Pradesh. Alright. Then, so one is river, which ties India and Nepal. That's why, guys, India and Nepal, we have this hydro diplomacy. Okay. Second is, guys, wildlife corridors. Okay. So this area, na, this area, it is very highly and biodiverse rich. This region between India and Nepal, na, this region is known as the Tarai region. It is very marshy, a lot of biodiversity, a lot of forest, okay, wildlife. And we have the Chitwan National Park, the Valmiki Reserve, the Dudhwa Tiger Reserve. All these things are situated in that region only. Okay, so tiger is also a joining factor. Wildlife, your wildlife corridors, right? Elephants, got it? So Nepal is a upstream, right? Upstream country, right? And the Shivalik Himalayas we share with Nepal, all right? So pollution, floods, deforestation, whatever is happening in Nepal, na, it will impact India, and whatever is happening in these states of India, na, it is going to impact the Nepal's biodiversity. If Delhi is polluted, if parts of Uttar Pradesh are polluted, na, Nepal is also going to become automatically polluted. Okay, it is going to impact them also. So they have said that let's come together, let's sign the MOU for the environmental cooperation. Okay, is it clear? So for this, Ministry of Environment and Forest from India and the Ministry of Environment from Nepal, they have signed this MOU. Okay, they have created a joint working group. They will, and what will happen in this? So both the ministers and the bureaucrats from both the countries, they will meet annually to review their projects in biodiversity, in climate change, and pollution control. Okay, so that is what they are going to do. It is mostly about meetings. What they are going to do, that is of a different scenario thing, है ना? चलो. So India and Nepal, please remember this thing. MOU for environmental cooperation through a joint working group who is going to sit annually and discuss. Okay, please remember the Himalayan and the Tarai region, guys. Right? The highest mountain in the world, Mount Everest, is situated in Nepal. Okay, please remember this thing. And who is going to tell me which is the highest mountain peak of India? Which is the highest mountain peak of India, guys? Who is going to tell me? Chalo, very good. I think you can answer this thing. Everyone, please answer in the comment section. Next is World Bank's WBL report 2026. WBL. What is WBL? Women, Business and Law Report. WBL report. Yes, Mount K2, Godwin Austen, the highest peak of India, right? Now, guys, World Bank has released this report, the Women, Business and Law. And guys, in this report, there was a very shocking finding. What was that finding? That 80% countries, 80% countries, they have laws which guarantee equal pay, laws which guarantee maternity leave, laws which protect women from harassment. But only half of these laws are actually enforced. 80% of the countries have law, but only half of these laws are actually enforced. Now, what does this mean? It means that there is a huge implementation gap, right? So, what is the use of these laws if they are not getting implemented? If courts delay justice for 10 years, is this justice after 10 years? No. Remember, justice delayed is justice denied. Similarly, what is the value if there are laws on paper but it is not getting implemented, right? Okay. So please remember this thing. Now there are some very interesting finding also there. See, I can tell you in India only we have laws, every type of laws, but are they getting implemented? No. For example, maternity benefits. See, there is a rule that if a woman who is a working woman, if she got pregnant during her employment, she would be given 6 months of salary. Okay, during her maternity leave, na she can get up to 6 months. She can get the maternity leave with pay. But many companies, na small size company, they don't implement it. They would fire the woman. Okay. Similarly, equal pay laws exist, but there is a huge disparity. The women earn 20 to 30% less than men for the same role in the same sector. There is a facility known as crèche facility for the working woman. Okay, who has let's say someone has delivered a baby. Now she want to go to work, but there is no crèche facility available. So she has to give her baby to someone else. Okay, so that she can go to work. So if all the corporates they can provide a crèche facility, na, it is going to make India a developed nation. Roads, infrastructure is not going to make India a developed nation by 25 to 47. We cannot call ourselves Viksit until unless we empower the 50% of our population that are women. Okay, guys, see, women and women needs, and it is generally neglected. You can see yourself that menstrual leaves, Supreme Court has now considered it explicitly as a part of Article 21, that is right to life. Till now, it was implicitly considered a part of right to life. So generally, women and women needs, they are ignored in the course of development. And once the country starts accepting it, once the country starts seeing that, okay, no, we should also take care of the women, that country is going to become developed. You can see United States of America, you can see the women there. They can scream if their rights are violated. In India, they will say, oh, chup rao. Okay, so that is happening, which is not a good thing. If you are saying we are equal, equal means equal in every sense. Okay, I have seen some places, guys, where there are only one toilets, no separate toilet for women and men. That is the condition. Chalo. So, guys, this please remember the name of the report: Women, Business and Law, released by World Bank Group. Okay, and only half enforced. The women laws are only half enforced. Got it? So please remember this thing. Now, this report notes that even with full enforcement, women would access only two-thirds of men's legal right, and only 4% women globally live in economies with nearly full legal equality. So, very not a very good scene here, है ना? चलो, next is Government of India and France signs protocol to amend India and France DTAC. What is DTAC? It is double taxation avoidance convention. Okay, which this and the guys, this treaty was actually signed between India and France back in 1992. Now there are certain changes, certain amendment in this treaty. What was that? Number one is capital gain on shares. For example, if a French investor sells his Indian shares, okay, so which country can get the capital gain? Earlier, guys, it was not very clear, but now they have said that the source country, okay, where the company is based or the person is based, that country will get the full benefit of taxing. Okay, so full taxing rights for the source country. Number one. Second is India and France. This treaty, they had this most favored nation status earlier. Most favored nation status means what? That if India gives better tax terms to, let's say, Bangladesh, okay, let's say India and Bangladesh has most favored nation status treaty, and India and France has also most favored nation status treaty. Let's say India is trading with France at 10%, but let's say India say that, okay, Bangladesh, we are going to trade at 8% tariff. So that 8% tariff would automatically be applicable to France also. Okay, so now that most favored nation status clause has been removed. Okay, so this stop automatic import of lower taxation rate from other treaties. Got it? Third is the dividend tax. Dividend tax. Now there are two rates which are applicable. One is the 5% dividend tax and second is the 15%. So if you own substantial shares greater than 10% of that company, okay, it means you have voting rights. So at that time, only 5% of the taxation. Okay, and 15% if you own small share less than 10%. Got it? And one more thing, guys, the service permanent establishment, service PE, it is now applicable. What does this mean? It means that now if a French company provides services in India for a period more than, let's say, 180 days, it creates a service PE in India. It means that India can tax the profits to that service presence. Okay, earlier only if physical offices were created here, na, then only taxation was allowed. Now, if there is no offices also, na, if it is providing services for more than 6 months, they would be taxable. Okay, they can tax the profit. Is it clear, everyone? Yes, no? What are the four things which have been amended? Yes, no, guys? Please tell me in the comment box. I think it is clear to you. Service PE concept, have you understood? For example, someone is giving consultancy or something else, na? So furnishing of services by a resident of one state through employees in other state. Okay, that is known as service PE concept, right? Chalo. I hope it is clear. So the same thing is written here, guys, and that double tax avoidance convention between India and France have been amended. Now the capital gains from the sale of shares will be taxed in the country of residence of the company. Number one. Most favored nation status clause has been removed. Number two. Dividend taxation will now have two-tier structure, 5 and 15%. And it introduces a new concept of service PE establishment. Number four. Got it? I have given each and everything. What is DTAC? What is capital gains? What is most favored nation? What is service PE, guys? You can read it from here. Clear, everyone? Those who are watching the session, everyone? Yes, no? Please write yes, no in the comment section. चलो next is Government of India and GCC, Gulf Cooperation Council. GCC means Gulf Cooperation Council. They have signed joint statement on India-GCC Free Trade Agreement. Now, guys, today was a paper of SBI CBO, Circle Based Officer. In that, they have asked about the full form of C in CETA agreement. Remember, India and UK, they have done a CETA agreement few times, I think few months back. Okay. So they have asked about what does C stand for in CETA agreement. All right. So I'm not saying that they are going to ask you in grade B also, but try to remember all the important trade deals which has happened. For example, with European Union, mother of all trade deal. Okay. So now, guys, you should read about GCC. What is GCC? So, guys, Gulf Cooperation Council. Okay. Now, what is Gulf Cooperation Council? So, guys, it is a group. It is a political and economic group of the Arab states. Which are the countries involved? You should remember these names: Bahrain, Kuwait, Oman, Qatar, Saudi Arabia, and UAE. These are the 6 countries of the Gulf Cooperation Council. Okay, Iran, Iraq is not in this. And guys, these are the major, one thing is common, what? Oil nations, right? So please remember this thing. And what is the headquarter? The headquarter of GCC is, guys, Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. And you would be surprised to know that the guys, this question about Gulf Cooperation Council was asked in the UPSC 2017 prelims paper. How I remember, I have cleared that prelims na. So I remember they have asked the question and they have given, I think one option is Iran or Iraq in that. Okay, chal. So India GCC free trade agreement, guys. All right, so they are planning. The statement has been provided. All right, please remember this thing. And with this, what will happen? Again, guys, trade in goods and trade in services both are going to be both are proposed here. All right. Now remember, GCC already accounts for 15% of India's global trade. Okay, with a value of $178 billion. Right? Chalo, very good. You can read the static about GCC, guys. 1981 it was established. These are the countries. Okay. Next news is IRFC, Indian Railway Finance Corporation, has secured 400 million external commercial borrowing from Japan's SMBC and MUFG group. Now, guys, what is this external commercial borrowing? Can anyone tell me? Now, simple external commercial borrowing by name, it is very clear that once a company, okay, when the company purchases or borrows money from some other company, some foreign company, okay, for their business. Simple, right? Is it clear? So here IRFC, Indian Railway Finance Corporation, okay, has borrowed how much? $400 million, right? For expanding the railway infrastructure in India. So they have borrowed from Japan. Got it? Is it clear? Now, why they have purchased Japan, not US dollar? Because, guys, borrowing yen is cheaper. Because, guys, the Japanese interest benchmark interest rate, na, it is Tokyo, we call it as TONAR, Tokyo overnight average rate, which is very close to 0%. Okay, 0.1 or 0.2%. If you purchase dollar, the dollar benchmark rate, na guys, it is SOFR, right? It is around 4 to 5%, right? That's why we have taken it from Japan, right? So please remember this thing. So IRFC has taken external commercial borrowing worth of 400 million Japanese yen from SMBC and MUFG Bank. These are the two most important banks of Japan, right? So please remember this thing. And this 5-year ECB, they have taken it for 5 years. Okay, it is linked to the overnight tonar rate. Tonar is around 0 to 1%, guys. No? Very, very less. And guys, this fundraise will be used for what? Financing railway sector projects. All right. Please remember this thing. Chalo. Next is RBI builds secure data center in Odisha away from potential enemy strikes and seismic risk. Two reasons. One is enemy strikes, and second is seismic risk. Okay. This is Odisha. Away from enemy strikes. This is Pakistan. Very away. Alright. China. Very far. Seismic zone. Odisha is, it comes under the, because there is no fault line in Odisha. So it is less prone to earthquake. And these two things are required to keep the data center secure. Right. Now, every UPI payment we make, every NEFT transfer we make between banks, right? All the data about how much money is flowing in the economy live on computers in Mumbai. Okay, we can now keep it very safe. Now, all this data, let's say if there is an earthquake, guys, or flood, all these computers could go down, right? Your payment would freeze and everything, the salary transfer would stop. So, Bhubaneswar is now the center, guys, where there is this backup. It is just built like a fortress. Okay, this is the entire 18 acres campus, है ना, which is far away from Mumbai and everything. No earthquake, no terror attack, nothing can go, right? So it would, this data center na, it will keep a real time copy of all the banking data from Mumbai, okay, into this data center, right? So please remember this thing. So even if a disaster strikes na, guys, the banking system can switch to Bhubaneswar within minutes, and they can keep running without any kind of interruption. That is the purpose. So RBI has opened a second high secure data center in Bhubaneswar. Alright, please remember this thing. Chalo. Now RBI's primary data center is where? In Kharghar. Where is Kharghar? You are going to tell me in the comment box. Chalo. Next is NACIX. What is NACIX? National Stock Exchange, International Exchange, or the international arm of the National Stock Exchange. Now, they have launched global access platform for India's retail investor to trade overseas. Now, what does this news mean? Now, let's say a Shreyash is there, Shreya is there, Shreya Pratap. Shreya Pratap wants to purchase and trade in the Indian stocks. Shreya, what would you do? Or any other students, if you want to trade in Indian stocks, what would you do? Yes, very good. Mumbai. Excellent, excellent. So, what would you do? Number one thing is, you are going to either download an app like Zerodha or ICICI Direct, है ना? And you would start purchasing share and selling it. Now, what if I ask you that if you want to just do the same type of trading, but for the international company shares or equities like Apple, Tesla, Google, is there any app for that? No. Then what you can do? So that was the problem, guys. Okay. Now, for this National Stock Exchange, okay, they have launched the global access platform where you can just log into this platform from your existing broker account, okay, and you can place the order for Apple, Google, and any other company. Now you'd be saying, sir, but there they use dollar. I have Indian rupees, so the platform is going to convert your Indian rupees into dollar, and through that you can purchase and do the trading. Okay, so this is a very convenient thing NEC has provided us. All right. Now I'm going to ask you one question. I'm going to ask you one question, that how much, what is the limit? What is the money limit you can spend, or you can purchase the share? How much money you can spend for the purchasing? Can anyone tell me? Is there any limit? Think about it. Is there any limit? The answer is yes. Okay, the answer is yes. I believe you all have heard of the liberalized remittances scheme. Yes or no, guys? The RBI's liberalized remittances scheme. Under this, the limit is what? $250,000. The same limit also applies here. Okay. So please remember global access for the international debt and ETFs, right? And investment on platforms are routed under the liberalized remittances scheme. It means you can remit up to 250,000 per year, right? Please remember this thing. Okay, chalo. Next is ICRA forecast India's GDP growth to 7.2% in third quarter of financial year 26. So again, guys, GDP forecast. Just remember this thing. Not very important. Just make a note of this. All right, chalo. Next, defense related news. Let's quickly do it, guys. Then we'll solve the questions here. है ना? The exercise name is Dharma Guardian, which began in Uttarakhand. So this is the name of the exercise. Location is Uttarakhand, 7th edition. It is a joint military exercise between India and Japan, guys. Dharma Guardian. Okay. Uttarakhand, 7th edition. No need to read anything else. Okay. Chal. Next is exercise Vajra Prahar between India and USA, 16th edition. Location is Himachal Pradesh. You can see here. Okay. So please remember this thing, right? Vajra Prahar. Next, guys, exercise Agni Varsha. Indian Army conducted this thing in Pokhran, Rajasthan. Now, what is this objective of this exercise? To demonstrate operational readiness in the realistic battlefield environment. So, this exercise, Agni Varsha, is going to show that thing. Alright. Guys, no need to read which tanks have participated. Okay, no, not required. Next, awards and recognition, guys. Mangaluru Airport Awards. Sorry, airport wins the 2025 Global ASQ Best Arrival Award for second consecutive year. Okay, so Mangaluru International Airport, Best Airport at Arrival. They have won the award. Next news, India's Vasai Cathedral wins the 2025 UNESCO Asia Pacific Award for Cultural Heritage Conservation. Okay, where is Vasai Cathedral located, guys? The name of the cathedral is Our Lady of Grace Cathedral in Vasai. It has received the award of merit from UNESCO. Now, guys, it has become the only religious site from India to be recognized. Right? So please remember this thing. It is again in Maharashtra, Mumbai. Okay. Chalo. You can read the static thing about UNESCO from here. Next news. Now, guys, see, today was the SBI CBO exam, and this news was in this exam. The BAFTA award for Best Children and Family Film was given to Boong. It is a Manipuri film. Alright. So please remember this name. Boong won the BAFTA award for the Best Child Award, Best Child Movie. Right. And this movie has been directed by Lakshmi Priya Devi and it has been produced by Farhan Akhtar. The name of the movie is Boong. Chalo. Next is, guys, Union Minister Dr. Jitendra Singh. I hate this person. He just keep on increasing our current affairs. He just come and he inaugurates something and it becomes a part of our current affairs. So Dr. Jitendra Singh launches AI product data portal Sujivika to mark the 40th foundation day of the Department of Biotechnology. Department of Biotechnology, guys, it comes under Ministry of Science and Tech. Okay. Sir, इसी same class का all yes the same would be there, है ना? So no need to attend the same thing. Okay. Chal. So guys, please remember Sujivika is what? It is a AI driven biotech data product portal. Okay, comes under Department of Biotech. Just remember this thing. And why they have created it? So it is basically designed as a trade statistics and digital intelligence program, right? So biotech related products, whatever things what biotech products have been trading outside, so it includes the data, all the important data related with the biotech products in this particular portal. All right, chal. Just remember the name Sujivika, related with biotech product data. Okay. Next is again see this person. He comes and he just do something and it becomes a part of our current affairs. I'm seeing this person for the past, you can say 2-3 years, and he's just increasing the current affairs. No work. I don't know which ministry is handling. Chalo. So India's first national biobank for LSD launched in Ahmedabad, Gujarat. What is LSD? LSD is a disease, guys. It is a disorder. Lysosomal storage disorder, guys. Okay, so the first government supported national biobank for LSD is where it has started. It is in Ahmedabad, Gujarat. All right. So this basically this bank would be it would be acting as a repository for all the biological samples, DNA, blood, plasma, and everything. Right. So guys, this LSD it is a rare inherited metabolic disease. Got it? Which basically affects the brain, liver, spleen, and skeleton. Right. Chalo. Next, IAS officer Nidhi Chibbar given additional charge of CEO of Niti Aayog. So Nidhi Chibbar is now the CEO of Niti Aayog. All right, and who she has replaced? She has replaced Mr. BVR Subramaniam. So important news. Please remember this thing. You can read about Niti Aayog, guys, from here. Chalo. Now, guys, Sachin Tendulkar has been appointed as the United Nations Global Road Safety Champion, the brand ambassador for the Global Road Safety Champion, Sachin Tendulkar. No need to read anything else. Chalo. Next news is IIT Mumbai professor B. Ravindran. Sorry, not Mumbai, IIT Madras. B. Ravindran appointed to the United Nations International Panel on Artificial Intelligence. So please remember the name. Okay. Chalo. Next, Indian Army won the 6th edition of the Khelo India Winter Games 2026 held in Jammu and Kashmir. Okay, so Indian Army won the, what was the venue? Please remember the venue, guys. है ना? Jammu and Kashmir was the venue, Leh and Ladakh. Okay, what was the mascot? The mascot for the Khelo India Winter Game was Shine Shi, Shan, and the Snow Leopard. Right? Sure. Next, guys, overview of the 2026 Winter Olympics held in Italy. Norway tops the medal tally. The Winter Olympic, guys. So, which country topped the medal tally? Norway. Okay, 41 medals. Second was USA with 33. Okay, please remember this thing. Next, VP Vice President Radha Krishna launches a Constitution of India in Gujarati and Tamil language. Not very important news. 1 star. You can remember like this. Now, guys, one thing very important is that for the first time, the official translation of Constitution were made available in Boro, Dogri, and Santhali, and the other regional languages also. So please remember this thing. Okay. Chalo. Next obituary, guys, veteran Indian steel industry executive Jatinder Mehra passed away. Right. Please remember this thing. Okay. He was the ex executive director of the Steel Authority of India Limited, Jatin Mehra. Former Union Railway Minister Mukul Roy passed away. So guys, again obituary, just remember the name. Alright, chalo. Now let's solve some of the questions. Please start answering, guys, everyone. First question, I want to answer from every student. Please start answering ABCD in the comment box. So correct answer is yes, A1 only. Okay. Second is wrong. Right. So guys, the entire prize money is 8.8 crore. Alright. Chalo. Next question, ESIC's Foundation Day. 3 statements. Guys, I am also giving you one homework today. There are 3 very important schemes of RBI. But today, please read about the Udgam portal. Okay, okay. you have to read about the Udgam portal, what is the use and the function of Udgam portal. Now guys, the correct answer for this is what? Correct answer is A. Third is wrong. Okay. So please remember guys, it has done a MOU with National Health Authority. Okay. Chalo. Next question. The E20 petrol, two statements are there. Please answer. Try to answer whatever you feel is the correct answer. Just try to answer it. Write it down in the comment box. Don't worry whether it is going to be correct or incorrect. Just try. Okay. Trying is more important. Don't worry about the result. This is not your actual exam. Yes, correct answer is C. Very good, Ananya. Sorry, Shreya. Very good. Excellent. Very good, Ananya. Excellent. Both statements are absolutely correct. Next question regarding the renaming of Kerala to Keralam. So Shreya is saying A. What about other students? Correct answer is yes. A1 only. Second is wrong. Na? Under Article 3 of the Constitution, the renaming of a state requires approval by a special majority. No, it is simple majority, guys. Right? Chalo. A1 is the correct answer. Next question regarding Prahaar. India's national counter-terrorism policy, Prahaar. So guys, if you read the third statement, Prahaar limits counter-terrorism efforts exclusively to government security agencies, excluding civil society participation. No, it includes civil society as well as private sector. So third is wrong. So this option is gone. This option is gone. You're left with A and C. Correct answer is A. Alright. Chal. Next question regarding the tetanus diphtheria vaccine. C is the correct answer. Okay, I have already written it here. Right? Chal. Right? Chal. Very good, very good. Next question. बढ़ना है तो यहाँ जुड़ना है. Which digital platform it is going to use? The correct answer is yes. Very good. SIDH. Skill India Digital Hub. Alright. Chalo. Very good. Next question regarding the MOU between India and which country regarding the forest, biodiversity and environmental? Very good guys, very good. Quickly answer. So it is yes, very good. It is B, Nepal. Alright, very good, excellent. Next question. regarding the women and business and the law report 2026. Two statements are there. Please read and answer it quickly. Correct answer 10 to 15 seconds. Do not take much time that. है ना? Do not take more time than 10 to 15 seconds. Correct answer is no. Correct answer is B, 2 only. One is wrong. Guys, shows that the enforcement perception have the lowest global average score among the three pillars of this. No, the lowest is supportive frameworks. है ना? Please remember this thing. I know it is a deeper question, but don't worry. Right? Chalo. Next, India-France double tax avoidation convention. Two statements are there. Please read it and answer. The correct answer is yes, very good. A, one only. Second is wrong. Okay. It retains, no, it abolishes. It removes the most favored nation status clause from India and France. Right? Chalo. Next question regarding the joint statement to pursue a free trade agreement. India has given a joint statement to pursue a free trade agreement with which of the following regional blocs? A. European Union, B. African Union, C. Gulf Cooperation Council, or D. ASEAN. So correct answer for this is yes, very good. Gulf Cooperation Council. How many countries? Six countries are there. Okay. Chalo. Next question regarding the external commercial borrowing by IRFC. Okay, three statements are there. Please read it and answer. Try to answer, guys. Read now. Now understand. Read the third statement. The fund raised through this borrowing are intended for non-infrastructure and general corporate purpose. No, it would be for the both the forward linkage and the backward linkage of the railway infrastructure. So third is wrong. Eliminate, eliminate. A, 1 and 2. Okay. Chal. Next question. Please answer. Very easy question. I want answer from every student. I can see here na that you guys find one single statement based question na as easy. But once the question is two statement or three statement na, you guys generally don't answer. है ना? Guys, three statement questions are very easy to answer. Yes, correct answer is C, Bhubaneswar. Okay, the second center data center. Chalo. Next question, the NACIX Global Access Platform. It provides Indian investor access to stock markets listed in which of the following countries? right? Later it would be for the global, for the entire world, but for the starting they are only focusing on one country. It is the, yes, United States of America, USA, right? Chalo. Next question regarding the ICRA GDP forecast. Two statements are there, please answer. So correct answer is A. Second is wrong. All right. Chalo. Next question. Dharma Guardian, joint military exercise between which two nations? Very good. Very good. It is Japan. Okay. Excellent. Excellent. And what was the venue? Uttarakhand. Right. Chalo. Very good. Next question. Vajra Prahar. Correct answer, guys. Please answer. It is very easy. USA. Yes. And what was the venue? Himachal Pradesh. Okay. Very good. Very good. Next question. Exercise Agni Varsha. Where it happened? Now you can easily eliminate these two options. Na? You are left with these two options. So what was the correct answer? Exercise Agni Varsha at the Pokhran. Right? Chalo. Next question. The ASQ Awards. Best airport at arrivals. Which airport has won this award? Please answer, everyone. Yes, Mangaluru International Airport. All right. Chalo. Very good. Next question. The award of merit for the UNESCO Asia Pacific for cultural heritage conservation was given on a heritage site located in which of the following states? Let me tell you the name of the heritage site. It is the Our Lady of Grace Cathedral. Where it is located? Which state? Goa, Kerala, Maharashtra or Tamil Nadu? Goa. Is it? I just told you in the news itself. It is in Maharashtra, guys. Maharashtra. Okay. Chalo. Vasai. Vasai is in Maharashtra. है ना? Next question. Please answer. No problem. No problem. Yes, it is Manipuri. Very good. Boom. The BAFTA award for best children and family film. Okay. Next question. Sujivika. Please answer. Correct answer is very good, Department of Biotechnology. Now guys, after this there are few questions for your practice. Alright. So you have to do it on your own, and I'll be uploading the PDF right after the session. Okay. So guys, this was it from my side today. I hope you all have enjoyed the weekly current affairs. If you have enjoyed it, kindly like the session guys. Okay. And please give your comment also. Alright. Chalo, I'll be seeing you in the next session, next weekly session. Till then, have a great day. Jai Hind. And the next weekly session, I think it is tomorrow only. Okay. Take care. Bye.